Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered if there's more out there? Like we said in the first episode, the journey began here, in the cradle of civilization. For 4 episodes, we traveled through 4,000 years of history, from Mesopotamia to the modern age. In this final episode, we look back at the greatest lessons humanity has left for us and how we can use them to build a better future. We've seen how civilizations rose and fell, leaving behind legacies that shaped our world. Now it's time to ask ourselves, what do we want our legacy to be? What lessons have we learned about ourselves and our place in the universe? This is the last stop on our journey through time. And here, in the Station of the Future, we await our final transmission. We'll start with the first lesson from the first episode. Knowledge is power. When humanity invented writing in Mesopotamia around 3200 BC, they were changing the world forever. No longer would knowledge be held by priests or kings. With the written word, anyone could learn anything. As empires like Persia, Greece, and Rome grew, so did their knowledge. The Islamic Golden Age was a time of great scientific discovery and cultural achievement, and during the Renaissance, scientists like Copernicus and Galileo made groundbreaking discoveries about the universe. The Industrial Revolution was driven by new technologies and innovations, and today, we live in the information age where knowledge and innovation are key to success. Every civilization that valued learning rose, and those that ignored it fell. The future belongs to those who keep learning. Our second lesson comes from ancient Egypt, the birthplace of organized religion. Around 3000 BC, the Egyptians developed a belief system that centered around the pharaoh as a god-king. This led to the construction of massive pyramids and temples, as well as a complex system of beliefs and rituals. As we saw, these ideas had a profound impact on the people of ancient Egypt and continue to fascinate us today. But what does it mean for us? Well, perhaps it's a reminder that spirituality and faith can be a source of strength and community. At its best, religion inspires people to come together, to build great things and to strive for a better world. The third lesson is a tough one. We learned it when Alexander the Great conquered the Persian Empire. In the diversity of cultures did UN stop him from burning down? Persepolis, diversity isn't weakness. Look at the Silk Road, it connected East and West, bringing different cultures together and creating new ideas. Or the Renaissance in Florence. It was a mix of old and new, Italian and Greek ideas coming together. And let's not forget America. People from all over the world came here to build something new. Diversity makes us stronger. It gives us different ways of thinking and lets us solve problems in new ways. It's a source of creativity and innovation. When we work together despite our differences, we can accomplish amazing things. Lesson number 4 comes from ancient Greece. The city-state of Athens developed a new form of government, democracy. This new system gave citizens a voice in government and allowed them to participate in decision-making. We know how important democracy is because we see it every day. But it wasn't easy. Athens had many challenges, including wars and economic crises. Yet democracy survived and inspired other civilizations throughout history. Ancient Greece also gave us philosophy, which changed the way we think about the world. Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle explored ideas about justice, the good life, and the nature of reality. Their ideas still influence how we think today. They inspire us to question everything, to search for deeper meaning, and to strive for excellence. In the next episode, we'll talk about Rome and its achievements, but we won't ignore the fact that it fell apart because of corruption and inequality. The Roman Empire collapsed because the gap between rich and poor got too big. So remember, even the most powerful empires can fall when they forget about justice and equality. During the Middle Ages in Europe, society was divided into 3 groups: the clergy, the nobility, and the peasantry. The clergy or religious leaders held a lot of power and wealth, while the nobility or ruling class lived luxurious lives and owned most of the land. On the other hand, the peasantry, or common people, worked long hours for little pay and had very few rights. But the seeds of change were already being planted. During the Renaissance, there was a growing interest in classical learning and a renewed focus on human potential. This movement eventually led to the Age of Enlightenment, which emphasized reason, individualism, and human rights. These ideas challenged the traditional power structures of the Middle Ages and paved the way for new forms of government and society. So remember, even when times are tough and things seem unfair, don't give up hope. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep fighting for a better world. The next lesson comes from ancient China. During the Han Dynasty, China became a major center of trade and cultural exchange along the Silk Road. The Han Dynasty also developed advanced technologies such as paper and gunpowder, and made significant advancements in fields like astronomy and mathematics. Most importantly, the dynasty established a strong central government and a merit-based civil service, which helped to ensure stability and prosperity for centuries to come. The Chinese inventions spread to the rest of the world. Paper made sharing ideas easier. Gunpowder changed warfare. And advancements in math and astronomy helped people understand the world around them better. China's inventions improved lives and sparked new ideas everywhere. Next, we travel to ancient India, where we see how Hinduism taught people to believe in one ultimate reality, that all religions essentially teach the same thing. Different paths lead to the same goal. This idea of unity is found in many religions, including Buddhism, which started in India. Around 500 BCE, Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, taught a path to end suffering. He taught about karma and reincarnation and the Four Noble Truths. Buddhism spread to many countries, influencing art, culture, and daily life. It brought people together and helped them find peace. Our eighth lesson comes from the Islamic Golden Age. After the Muslim conquests, a new civilization emerged in the Middle East, North Africa, and Spain. This Islamic Golden Age lasted from the 8th to the 14th century and was a time of great intellectual and cultural flourishing. Muslim scholars made important contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. They also built magnificent mosques and other public buildings and sponsored extensive trade networks. Many of their scientific instruments improved healthcare and daily life. During this time, Muslims respected other religions and cultures, allowing many non-Muslims to study and contribute to society. Overall, the Islamic Golden Age was a remarkable period of cultural and scientific achievement that left a lasting legacy on the world. Now we move to Europe in the 14th century, where we witness the beginning of the Renaissance. This cultural movement marked a transition from the medieval period to the modern age, emphasizing human potential, classical learning, and artistic expression. The Renaissance saw the emergence of brilliant artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, whose works continue to inspire awe and wonder today. This era also witnessed significant advancements in science and exploration, with pioneers like Nicolaus Copernicus challenging long-held beliefs about the solar system. The Industrial Revolution was a major turning point in history. It started in Britain in the late 18th century and spread to other parts of Europe and North America. New machines and energy sources like steam power and coal transformed the way goods were produced, leading to mass production and increased efficiency. The Industrial Revolution brought about major changes in how people lived and worked. Cities grew rapidly as people moved there for factory jobs. New social classes emerged, including a growing middle class and a working class. While this era saw significant advancements in economic growth, it also brought challenges like pollution, poverty, and poor working conditions. And finally, we arrive at the modern age, a time of rapid technological advancement, globalization, and cultural change. The 20th century was a dramatic period marked by two devastating world wars, the Cold War and significant advancements in science and technology. Major events like the fall of the Berlin Wall, the terrorist attacks of September 11th, and the rise of social media have shaped the world we live in today. Looking back, we see both progress and challenges. From space exploration and medical breakthroughs to climate change and ongoing conflicts, the decisions we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. As we reflect on our journey through time, we realize that history is not just about dates and events. It's about understanding the forces that have shaped our world and the choices we can make to build a better future. From the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia to the modern world, we've seen how knowledge, unity, creativity, and justice have been key to success. At the same time, we've witnessed the dangers of greed, corruption, and unchecked power. What do we take away from this incredible journey? Perhaps it's the realization that history is full of cycles, of civilizations rising and falling, of lessons learned and forgotten. But most importantly, it's about the potential for renewal and rebirth. Just as civilizations have risen from the ashes of their predecessors, carrying forward the lessons of the past and building on the achievements of their ancestors, we too have the power to create a better future. The past is not just behind us, it lives within us, guiding us toward tomorrow. The question is, will we learn from it? The choice is ours. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey through time. May the lessons we've learned inspire us to create a future that honors the achievements of those who came before us and paves the way for generations to come.